click Blank Database. In the Blank Database dialog box, to the right of the File Name box, click Browse for a location to put your database. In the File New Database dialog box, with the existing text selected in the File Name box, type A02H1 Bank. Click OK. In the Blank Database dialog box, click Create. Click the Click to Add arrow at the top of the second column and click Short Text. With Field 1 selected as the field name, type Branch ID and then press Enter. On the Quick Access toolbar, click Save. In the Save As dialog box, in the Table Name box, with the existing text selected, type Branch. Click OK. On the Home tab, in the Views group, click View. With the ID field selected, on the Table Tools Design tab, in the Tools group, click Delete Rows. In the Microsoft Access dialog box, click Yes. Ensure that Branch ID is selected, then on the Table Tools Design tab, click Primary Key in the Tools group. With the Branch ID field name selected, in the Field Properties pane, in the Field Size box, select the existing value, 255, type 5, and press Enter. Click to select the Manager field in the top section of the design window. In the Field Properties pane, click in the caption box, type Manager's name, and press Enter. Click in the blank field row below the location field name. Type Start Date and press Tab.
Play two school.
Right-click the Branch Table tab and select Datasheet View from the shortcut menu. Click the External Data tab, click New Data Source, point to From File in the Import and Link group, and then click Excel. In the Get External Data Excel Spreadsheet dialog box, click Browse. In the File Open dialog box, click the file A02H2 Customers. In the File Open dialog box, click Open. In the Get External Data Excel Spreadsheet dialog box, click OK. Click the External Data tab, click New Data Source, point
Accurate Supplies Lab.
with the First Row Contains Column Headings selected, click Next. With the CID field selected, click the indexed arrow and select Yes, No Duplicates. Click Next. In the Import Spreadsheet Wizard dialog box, click the Choose My Own Primary Key option. With the CID field selected as the primary key, click Next. Click Finish. In the Get External Data On the External Data tab, in the Import and Link group, click New Data Source, point to From Database, and then select Access. In the Get External Data Access Database dialog box, click Browse. In the File Open dialog, in the Get External In the Import Objects dialog box, on the Tables tab, click Accounts. Click OK. In the Get With the Customers table open in Design View, and the field name CID selected, type Customer ID. Press Enter. In the upper section of the design window, click the phone field name. In the Field Properties section of the design window, click Input Mask. Click Yes to save the table. In the Input Mask wizard, click Finish. With the Customers table open in Datasheet view, click next to the asterisk in the Customer ID field, in the New Record row below 30010, and then type 30011. Press Tab. In the First Name field, type Georgios. Press Tab. In the Last Name field, type Vafiadis. Press Tab. Click the Database Tools tab. Click Relationships in the Relationships group. On the Relationship Tools Design tab, in the Relationships group, click Show Table. In the Show Table dialog box, double-click the Accounts table to add it to the Relationships space. Double-click the Branch table. Double-click the Customers table. Click Close. Click the Branch ID field in the Branch table. Drag it onto the Branch ID field in the Accounts table. In the Edit Relationships dialog box, click to select the Enforce Referential Integrity checkbox. Click Create. Click the Branch ID field in the Branch table. Drag it onto the Branch ID field in the Accounts table. In the Edit Relationships dialog, click Create. Click in the Customer ID field in the Customers table. Drag it onto the Customer ID field in the Accounts table. In the Edit Relationships dialog box, click the Enforce Referential Integrity checkbox. Click the Cascade Update. Click Create. Double-click the Accounts table in the navigation pane. With the Accounts table open in Datasheet view, click in the first empty cell, and then enter 1. Press Enter.
Oh, yeah, let me finish it, and we'll do it. I ain't got but like 6 more problems.
In the Microsoft Access message, in the new record, double-click in the branch ID column to select the text B60. Type B50 and then press the down arrow to save the record. Click the Create tab and click in the new Query dialog box with Simple Query Wizard selected. With the Accounts table selected and Account ID selected in the Available Fields box, click Add One. With Customer ID selected in the Available Fields box, click Add One Field. With Branch ID selected in the with Balance, click Next. Click Next again. In the Accounts from Campus Branch query, click in the Criteria cell in the Branch ID column, type B50, and then press Enter. In the Query Design Grid, click in the Sort row in the Account ID column, click the arrow, and select Ascending. Click in the Balance column in the record for Account ID 1020. Select the existing content, type $12,000, and then press Enter. Click the Close button at the top right of the Accounts from Campus. Double-click the Accounts table in the navigation pane. Double-click the Accounts from Campus Branch query in the navigation pane to open the query. Right-click the Accounts from Campus Branch query in the navigation pane, and from the shortcut menu, select Copy. Right-click in the navigation pane, and from the shortcut menu, click Paste. Type Accounts from Campus Branch Sorted as the query name in the Paste As dialog box. Click OK. Double-click the Accounts from Campus Branch Sorted query in the navigation pane. On the Home tab, in the Views group, click Design View. Click in the Sort row of the Account ID field, click the down arrow, and select Not Sorted from the list. Click in the Sort row of the Customer ID field, click the down arrow, and select Ascending. Click in the Sort row of the On the Design tab, click the branch table in the navigation pane, and then drag the selected table to the right of the Accounts table in the Query Design window. Click the Location field in the Branch field list, and then drag it down to the first empty column in the Query Design grid. Click in the fifth row, which is the Criteria row, under the Location field. Type Campus, press Escape to dismiss the autocomplete text if necessary, and then press Enter. Click the Show checkbox below the Branch ID field. Drag to select the B50 criterion in the fifth row under the Branch ID field. Click the Show checkbox below the branch ID field to deselect it. Drag to select the B50 criterion in the 5th row under the branch ID field. Press Delete. Click the Create tab. Click Query Design in the Queries group. Double-click the branch table name in the Show Table dialog box. Double-click the Accounts table. Double-click the Click Close. In the Customers table, double-click the last name field to add it to the first column of the design grid. Click in the Criteria row of the Balance column, type less than symbol, equal sign, 1000, and then press Enter. Click Save on the Quick Access toolbar. In the Save As dialog box, type Balance 1000 or less. In the Save As Click in the Criteria row of the Balance field, type less than symbol, equal sign, 2000 in place of less than symbol, equal sign, 1000, and then press Enter. Double-click the Open Date field name in the Accounts table. Click in the criteria row of the open date field and type greater than symbol, equal sign, 1/1/2011. Press enter. Click in the criteria row of the open date field and type greater than symbol, equal sign, 1. In the Customers table, double-click the customer ID to add it to the first column of the design grid. In the Accounts table, double-click the Account ID field. On the Home tab, click View in the Views group. On the Query Tools Design tab, click Totals in the Show. In the Design grid, click